Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Since the announcement of Meghan and Harry's very invasive interview that they will be conducting with Oprah on the 7th of March, that really will see the degradation of the royal firm, whether they reveal any inside palace secrets or not, because this is just not the done thing. It's very atypical and it's very non-traditional for a member of the royal firm or a former member of the royal firm to go on a talk show and reveal intimate personal details, which is definitely a breach of their Megxit agreement in my personal opinion. I doubt very much that the royal firm actually foresaw Meghan and Harry talking to the likes of Oprah and hanging around in Tyler Perry's house. Not that I'm knocking either of those two characters, but they are a completely different type of mainstream public figure to that of Harry, especially Prince Harry, who is royal by birthright. So talks have opened up regarding whether he should be cut from the line of succession to the throne, which I personally feel as though he should be cut from the line of succession to the throne, because I do not feel as though someone like Harry, as he has personally demonstrated, could handle the responsibility that it would take to carry the British monarchy into the future. He doesn't want to do it, nor is he respectful of it, and he hasn't done much to really uphold the institution at large. I think that Harry should be cut. I think that baby Archie should be cut, and any other child that Meghan produces from her loins, which is biologically from Harry, I think they should all be cut out from the line of succession and passed over to more favourable royals, whoever that may be. I think that he should be skipped out because it's simply a waste of time having him there, and even him just being in the line of succession to the throne is actually giving him more credence and plausibility in America to make more money, which is essentially the degradation of the firm. So him being in line of succession pretty much makes the whole entire royal brood look like a joke. So I found this Express article when they actually conducted a poll regarding whether people agree that Harry should keep his line of succession. And as I said, I think it should go. So I'm going to get into it for you and see what other members of the public have concluded. Prince Harry poll: should Duke be cut from the line of succession to the throne? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's latest controversy has sparked concern over the line of succession to the throne. Do you think Harry should be cut from the list and barred from becoming king? Well, in my personal opinion, yes. Harry and Meghan officially stepped down as senior royals almost 1 year ago at the end of March, and given the deals they have struck with Netflix and Spotify and decision to buy a home in California, it looks unlikely they will return into the royal fold as full-time working royals anytime soon. This has sparked the concern of royal commentator Robert Jobson, who believes only working royals should be included in the top position of the line of succession to protect the crown. He told the BBC Breakfast, "I think it's time the royal family woke up to the situation that Harry and Meghan are not ever coming back. They need to be taken out of the line of succession. I also think that you've got to remember that in this pandemic, that we're only a couple of breaths away from a constitutional crisis. We have a very old queen. Both the Prince of Wales and Prince William have suffered with the virus. What would we have? Prince Harry as a regent to Prince George. There are bigger issues here than personalities. What is the position in terms of the constitutional monarchy? It's not about personalities. It's a much more serious situation than that. Sharing his view on the matter on Twitter, Mr. Jobson added he believed Princess Anne, one of the hardest working members of the royal family, should be bumped up the line, possibly by retrospectively applying the Succession to the Crown Act in 2013, which replaced male preference primogeniture with absolute primogeniture. However, this scenario was deemed unworkable by academic Adrian Hilton, who tweeted, "The Princess Royal is utterly lovely and quite exemplary in her commitment to duty, but the line of succession isn't determined by personal industry, nor is the frequency of public engagements the sole measure of that industry. Prince Harry, who was born third in line to the throne, is currently sixth, behind Prince Charles, Prince William, and his 3 children. Archie, Meghan and Harry's firstborn, is 7th, and the Sussex's second son is set to become 8th in line to the throne upon birth." Interesting. I didn't realise it was a boy, but there you go. Much like Harry and Meghan, their children will unlikely become working royals in the future. The upcoming baby Sussex will be followed in the succession line by Prince You-Know-What, who in November 2019 announced he was temporarily stepping back from public duties in the midst of his car crash interview with Emily and the You-Know-What scandal. More than 15 months later, the Duke of York has yet to attend a public event with other royals. Removing a member of the royal family from the line of succession isn't a decision the Queen alone or the royals themselves can take, but requires Parliament to step in. Royal historian Marlene told Royal Central last year, "Succession to the throne is based on legislation including the Succession to the Crown Act, which includes the Act of Settlement. It would take an Act of Parliament to remove a person from the line of succession. The most recent constitutional crisis sparked by a member of the royal family dates back to 1936, when King Edward gave up the throne to marry his lover, Wallis Simpson. While the decision was personal, Parliament had to step in and sanction his move with a vote to change the line of succession and put the then Duke of York, the Queen's father, on the throne. Edward signed his declaration of abdication on December 10th, 1936, and both houses in Parliament passed His Majesty's Declaration of Abdication Act on the following day without any amendments." That's the end of the article. So there you have it. Parliament would have to get involved in order to remove Harry from the line of succession. And I think that they are nearing a crisis, and I think as Meghan and Harry develop over 2021 with their shock tactics and their attention-seeking tactics, I think that eventually they will get cut and the rest of the firm will be pushing for that, because it is a constitutional crisis. They are rogue, they're not coming back, and they are disrespectful. So I'm going to place a vote in this poll. Should the Duke be cut from the line of succession? I'm clicking yes, and 95%, that's 95% of other people have also voted yes. I'm not making that up. You can find this article yourself and place a vote, and you will see that it is true. People want them out of the line of succession and out of the royal firm once and for all, really out. Everything to be cut. So someone has said here, will he lose his diplomatic tax status in the US after the palace cuts him off? That'd be interesting. What will happen? Someone else has gone on to say, go a step further and exile him permanently. Another person has said he should be stripped of all titles and tell him to stay in the United States of America, which he should. Someone else has also gone on to say, if Prince Dimwit had any integrity, he would remove himself from these titles. He could always become American and seek a quiet life. Quote, there. Well, he's not trying to seek a quiet life, really, and we all know that deep down in our hearts. Someone else has gone on to say, Harry feels entitled, that's the problem. He should not be anywhere close to the monarchy. he really is an entitled person, and I think that Harry should, after all, really just let it go. He should just let it go, and I think that him keeping the titles is for the controversy of it only. Someone else has gone on to say, of course he should be removed from the succession. He has no royal blood whatsoever. He is the result of his mum, Princess Di, playing away with you-know-who. A lot of people still believe that he's not a biological royal via Charles. I don't know. This video is not really about that. So someone else has gone on to say, he has to be removed from the line of succession and all association with anything royal. If the monarchy expects to regain respect, they are untrustworthy manipulators. Harry is a traitor to the Queen and his country. Well, there you have it. A lot of people are upset. Like I said, the poll has come out. 95% believe that he should lose everything. Only time will tell. I personally feel as though they should lose everything. But who knows if the Queen will get it. Maybe she'll allow this new baby to come into the world and wait for them to do an all-revealing hello spread, which they will, of course, monetize for the financial gain. And then maybe she'll do something. But she's definitely taken her sweet time. I'll be back with another video, guys. Let me know what you think. Bye, guys.